Hello, welcome back to the Iron Challenge with me, Sheppo. Episode 67 now. We're still in Terracar Forest. And I've got a funny feeling we're still going to be here for another couple of episodes. It is a big gold zone full of a lot of quests. Okay, so I've not uploaded in a couple of days. There's a good reason for that. You probably don't care what that good reason is, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I've been on jury duty, so in the UK, and this is probably the same for the US and a lot of other countries as well, you have a legal obligation to go onto jury duty and sit in a room for hours on end and judge people. It's pretty good, to be honest with you. Because of that, I've not really had time or the energy to sit down and do lots of editing and whatnot, but here we are, we're back. It's a weekend, so I'm going to get a couple of episodes prepared and ready for upload. Like I say, we're still in Terracar. We've got a lot of quests to do. We're starting to get quests now to go into the dungeons of Auchindoun, which of course we can't really do. I think there might be a quest we can hand in inside, but it's just for like a couple of thousand XP. It's hardly really worth it. And you can see they've also got the achievement on the right hand side for Terra of Terracar, 40 of 68 quests complete. So we've got another 28 to go before we're going to get the achievement. Assuming we do get the achievement, excuse me, I believe there are a number of quests that kind of flow between the zones. So we've got some in Shadowmoon Valley that end up coming here, which count towards that achievement. So I can't remember whether we actually get that before moving on to the next zone. But we're not going to go to Shadowmoon Valley. It's a horrible, horrible zone. I think next we're probably going to head off to Nagrand, because everybody loves Nagrand, don't they? Nagrand is pretty awesome. Anyway, right, what are we doing here? We are helping the lost find their way, which basically means we've got some lost spirits and we're going to kill them again. Kind of like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd. And we've also got this, whilst on this side of Auchindoun, there is a little quest hub back there that we're going to come back to a little bit later on. There are a number of quests that lead off from that. And this is kind of in this area here. So we've got these kind of skeletons that we're killing as well as part of helping the lost find their way. Nothing too difficult at the minute, thankfully. I mean, there are a lot of mobs, but they're all really evenly spaced out, so we might accidentally pull the odd one here and there, but you know, nothing too worrisome there. Okay, but there aren't really enough of these skeletons. If you saw on the map when I had it open, they're actually I think it was open there for a frame. I expect you to pause it on that frame. The little areas where these skeletons spawn are like kind of spread out over the zone, so yeah, it takes a little while to find enough. We need 3 more. I mean, when we're getting them, they're dying quickly, so that's good, I guess. 1 more. Okay, that's that quest done. Okay, so we've got that dude there, Vindicator Halen. He's going to give us a little quest chain here to basically kill these spiders, and there's a little follow-on that comes on from this, or maybe 2 follow-ons, but there's plenty of these spiders. They're all over the zone, or this little area anyway. We fought some of these earlier, so you know, going back to what I was saying a couple of episodes ago, if there's an NPC or mob, there's usually a quest to kill it, and this is the quest to kill them. And we have to do 20. Do them! We've got to do 20 of these. And we've also got these netherweb victims around here as well. As far as I can tell, we don't need those on this quest, so we're just going to ignore those. We have to come back later and free up the victims, so to speak. But in the meantime, these spiders are going to go down. Shouldn't have any problems killing these at all. The only thing we have to be careful of is we're kind of towards the edge of Outland, so you know, the age-old thing, don't fall off. but they're going down plenty quick enough. I think at one point we do actually run out of spiders to kill. You know, good old quest design that, isn't it? It's, they want you to kill 20, but they don't put 20 in that little area. Grats, Blizzard. So you can also see on the quest map, or sorry, the mini-map, there's also a quest NPC moving around. We're going to pick that up as well shortly, once we've killed another 3 of these spiders. So yeah, also, I mean, I've not really spoken a lot about what's been happening with Mr. Pandaria lately. 2 days ago we had the Mr. Pandaria cinematic released, and I don't really know anybody that's got anything bad to say about that. I'm sure one of you watching will have something bad to say about it. But personally, I thought it's pretty awesome. It was good that it was just focusing on humans and orcs. It's kind of like proper, let's get back to the basics of World of Warcraft, which of course started with humans and orcs. And yeah, really good trailer. I was very impressed. Technically, awesome. I think that's probably made a lot of people a bit more excited about the fact that Mr. Pandaria is coming out now in 6 weeks, 5 weeks. I'm pretty excited. Whether I'm going to get this challenge finished in time, well, I have a lot recorded. That's all I'll say. I've got a lot recorded, and that needs editing together. So we shall see. But of course we do have Mr. Pandaria, the kind of pre-expansion patch 5.0.4 coming out. I'm not sure whether I predicted when it would come out in a video, but certainly with my guildmates I got it pretty close, which was the same time as Guild Wars 2. It's the only thing Blizzard could really do, other than releasing at exactly the same time, which they were never going to do that. So we've got the oh, that was nice, a chest there for 22,000 experience. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that they were going to release the patch that gives us all of the talents and nobilities and whatnot would come at the same time as Guild Wars 2. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, to prevent people from playing Guild Wars 2 for a month. I think what will be interesting is whether people continue to play Guild Wars 2 when MOP comes out, or whether people are going to come back for MOP. And I love Guild Wars 2, I think it's an awesome game, but there's just things about it I'm not 100% in on Guild Wars 2, basically. I think the lack of raiding, or traditional raiding, is I think it's probably what's going to sway it for me. But certainly in terms of kind of more social, casual play, then yeah, I'll be all over that. The leveling, of course, is just much better than World of Warcraft. Whether, again, I'm not sure whether I'm going to put out any content for Guild Wars 2. There's going to be so many other people doing awesome content. I don't really know whether I can find a niche there. I've got a couple of ideas of what I can do that's hopefully going to be a bit different from other people, but we'll see how it goes. Keep an eye out for that. If you don't really know a lot about Guild Wars 2, then yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll hopefully do some introductory kind of content. But yeah, we've kind of hit that little quest hub now in the southern part of Terracar, and the first quest we've got to do is pretty awesome actually. There's these dwarves are investigating. There's some kind of legend of some big kind of worm thing, so they're trying to find it. And they found a drum. And they're going to beat the drum. It's actually worth pausing some of these, what they're talking about. It's pretty funny. Right, of course, that worm wasn't going to last very long. But we do get a follow-on quest from that, I believe, to kill a much bigger worm. I'm not a big fan of worms, to be honest with you. Bit of a pain in the ass. We're not going to go and do that straight away anyway. We have quests to hand in first. So that's put us up to 46 or 68. That's 6 quests done so far. Some of these are pretty simple. Okay, so we're in Shattrath. We've got a couple of quests to do here. One there about the a book that Ezekiel has been said to have, but he's saying it's actually been stolen by some ruffians. And we've also got another quest to hand in, I think, and also to pick up down here, which is nice. Return to Rilek, the Redeemed in the lowest city section of Shattrath. This is for Skywing. And actually 2 quests, nice. And we get a little pet from that, lovely. That's nice. Mini wing. It's a mini version of Skywing. Nice. Okay, so we've got here the Sketis offensive. Hold off the attackers and speak with Rilek, the Redeemed. I actually thought this was going to be, oh yeah, whatever. Don't read the quest text. Just click accept. I mean, there's a lot of XP we're getting for that. And I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. Was not prepared for that. This is where I really could do with misdirect. But we get them down, brilliant. Let's go then. See you later. No, there's some more. Like I say, they're dying pretty quick, so that's okay. But we have more. Let's pull aggro out of my AoE trap. That seems like a really clever thing to do, doesn't it? What a noob. Anyway, they're doing like fuck all damage to my pet, so it's okay. Not really that fussed. And then we get Avatar of Terok, which I'm assuming is some kind of god or something related to Terokar. I don't know the. It can't be tamed. That'd be pretty awesome if we could tame it. It's quite a nice looking bird. Not that bird's of any use to us at all. But yeah, that was not nice. Let's heal up pretty quick. And let's get this mother down before he inflicts more damage. Heck off. Attack thwarted complete. Yeah, that was a little bit harder than I was expecting. But you know, that's fine. Let's go and do another difficult quest. What book? I don't see any book. Beat down Dirty Larry and get information now. What does quest Lighthead say about this? Well, again, you can pause and read that. A lot of people are saying it's pretty tricky. But so what? Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? They're yellow, look. No problem. Let's just go in and fight them. Famous last words? Well, let's see. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's put a couple of traps down. And we'll wait for them to come off cooldown. If we need to trap 2, we can trap 2. Time to meet your maker. So that's one trapped. I could put my other trap down if I know what I'm doing. No? Trap? It's off cooldown. I don't really know why I didn't use that. It's a bit foolish, really. He did quite a lot of damage though, so I'm glad we got one of those trapped. I think if we'd not got both of them, or any of them trapped rather, we would have, I don't know, I would have panicked a bit more. But a little tip for you there, if you want to do it and you're doing the Iron Man challenge, put a trap down, wait for it to come off cooldown, pull, and then put another trap down when you've got one trapped. Essentially, not how I did it. Anyway, we've got the quest accepted, the Master's Grand Design. Okay, but before we do that, we're going to head off to Tourm, which is this kind of little village in the middle there. We've got a part of a quest to do over there. It's kind of related to, I think, the moth quests that we had a few episodes ago, if you remember those. So let's head off over there. And we're looking for a box, which I can't remember where the box was. I think it might be in a specific location, or I'm not sure. But we've also got, in this kind of village, we've got a number of little chest locations. Oh, there's the box, look. So we're also going to keep an eye out for any chests whilst we're here, because chests are good and they give us a shit ton of XP. I was actually worried about coming to this village. I don't know why. In hindsight, I really don't know why, because it's not that bad. And as luck would have it, I'm not sure whether you saw it then, but there is a chest here. We've also we got the quest objective and a chest. That's nice. Let's get the chest first. Silver bound treasure chest. Another 22k experience. Oh, it's amazing. Just a quick look at my talents there. Right, let's go and hand that quest back in. It is amazing to find a chest because it's you're usually going to get more than a quest's level of XP, which is just fantastic, really. So whilst I'm here, I thought, well, I might as well just have a look to see if there are any other chests here. Normally you're going to see about oh wait, hang on. You're going to see about a quest's worth of XP. It's usually a bit more, depending on your level. So I think we were getting about 16k for a quest and 22k for a chest. It's pretty good. You usually get about 2 in a zone, so randomly spawning at any of the known locations. So it can be pretty difficult to find one, but if you're doing the Iron Man challenge, it's definitely something that you wanna investigate.
Walk with the
Okay, so we've got another quest here for Warden Treeloss. It's watching you. Actually, that quest we only got like 11k experience. It's almost like twice as much. Okay, so it's watching you is this giant moth here, Naphthalar. I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing that right. It's supposed to be some kind of, you know, powerful moth. I don't know if such a thing exists, but apparently it did. I've now killed it. Very simple. It's not really the kind of thing you would expect at the end of a quest chain about moths, rather than the fact it's another moth. But there you go. And also the quest dude is kind of wandering around here, and I don't know where he is. Anyway, at that point, I think we'll finish for this episode. Yes, it's hard to be massively enthusiastic about some of these quests because some of them are pretty dull. And we've still got a lot to do in this zone. So I'll try and keep it nicely edited down and hopefully not too boring. And I shall see you next time for episode 68. See you then.